How to crop an image using Microsoft PowerPoint. Although Adobe Photoshop is the recommended tool, Microsoft PowerPoint can be used for basic photo manipulation. In this video, we will cover how to resize and crop an image using Microsoft PowerPoint. First, we must know the target size an image has before we can begin. In this example, we will be inserting a profile photo into a web page where there are existing photos that we can examine. Open Google Chrome or Mozilla Firefox and navigate to the page where the photos exist. Find an image of similar size to inspect. Right-click on the image and choose Image Info. The Internet defines an image by pixels only, and in this image we can see that the image is 200 by 300 pixels tall. This is our target size. If we want to do this using Google Chrome, we simply navigate to the page with the image we'd like to inspect, right-click, choose Open Image in New tab. We can now look at this image, mousing over it, right-click and click Inspect Image. You can see the image is 200 pixels wide by 300 pixels tall. Now, we simply need to copy the image, so we can right-click on the image and click Copy, and then we're going to open up PowerPoint. Delete any existing boxes that might exist and hit paste. We now have the image on our slide. This will give us a reference for the image we need to edit. Next, we click on the Insert tab and then the Picture button to insert a picture from our computer. So we're going to navigate to where that is, select the image, and hit Insert. As you can see, the image is too large. Simply grab a corner and drag down to adjust the image to the approximate size of the target image. We want to look at head shape in this instance. Make sure that the shoulders and the head are about the same dimension. You may need to play with this a bit to get the desired scale to match your target image. Once you've got the image targeted, let's crop it. So we're going to right-click on the image and choose the Crop tool. We're going to drag our image up, and you'll notice that the crop tool actually snaps to the image it's adjacent to. We're going to bring this in, and that looks about right. So we're going to click off the image, and that applies it. Now you can see that the image is about the right size. Now that we have the same approximate scale, we need to convert this image for the web format. Left-click on the image to select it, and then select the Format tab. Next, we move over to the Compress Pictures button and press it. We want to make sure that we're applying only this picture, that we delete cropped areas of the page, and we want to use email resolution because that's going to give us the screen size that we need. Click OK, and the image has now been formatted. Now that our image is properly sized, we must export it as a JPEG. Right-click on the image, click Save Picture As, and let's save it to a place where we're familiar with. When you're naming your image, make sure to not include spaces, parentheses, or any other odd characters that might cause problems when inserting it into a web page. Underscores and hyphens are acceptable. Click Save, and we've now saved this image to our desktop. Now we're ready to insert it into the web page. Log in to the web page. Now we're going to navigate to the page where we'd like to insert the image. We simply scroll down to the area where the image goes. We click the Add Media button. Then we're going to upload our file from the place where we saved it. Click Select Files, and then here we see the image that we already worked with. We hit Open, and it uploads the image. We can see that the full size of the image is 193 pixels by 300 pixels. It's okay if it's a little off. We want to make sure that it fits inside the container. It doesn't necessarily need to be perfect. One thing to note here, that we want to make sure that the link to is set to none. Many times when you insert a picture, it automatically links the image to itself. We don't want them to be able to click on it. We simply want to have the image appear. So we click None. Then we click Insert into Page. Now, this image has been inserted into the page in the correct area. If we want to right justify it, we can. We notice that these are not, so we're going to keep it consistent. Now we simply click the Update button, and the page is live.